kò sí nítorí àní Jésù. Nítorí àní Jésù.
Your ways are mysterious, your love is unconditional, your power incomparable. Oníṣẹ́ ìyanu, ọmọ tí fọ̀rọ̀ wá ṣe ìyanu, ó ti ṣe. what no man can do. Yes, we are all welcome to another day. He has given us another wonderful day. He has given us victory over sickness, over pains, over sin, over death. Brother Lucky, thanks for joining. Hallelujah to you. And also our guest for today, thanks for joining too. I'll bring you live in some few minutes. Yeah. Alright, thank you so much. This album, once more, it's Iberukosi, that's the name of the track. And you can see it on Audio Mark. It's by my parish, C.C.C Ojodu Cathedral Choir. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, it's another wonderful day, and we give glory to Almighty God for His goodness and mercy upon our lives. We appreciate Him every day. Till tomorrow, forevermore, we continue to appreciate Him. Thank you, Jesus. All right. Today is another wonderful day once more, and we welcome everybody to this live session. And as we know that our guest for today also is the Choirmaster, a music legend, a music leader, the Choirmaster of C.C.C Ojodu Central Model Parish, Ojodu BERGER, Lagos. He's going to be sharing his musical experience with us, and I know that we always gain, from people's experiences and stories. And even he's going to talk about his role and passion, in music, for music. And that's why we are live right now. Yes, Asiko Media, thanks for joining. Okay, let me bring brother Adetunji Adetayo, that's his name, on right now. All right. All right. Lynn, brother Adetunji Adetayo, how are you doing today?
Sir.
How are you doing today?
How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm cool too. Yes, I can hear you clearly. All right.
Okay. How's your day, sir? How was the day, rather?
Yeah, fine. I hope you were not rushing too much, too fast from work anyway.
No, not at all.
Oh, okay. All right. It's another day, and we appreciate, first, I appreciate you for joining us, live, for giving out time to go live with us. Yes, God bless you. So, real good. Thank you so much. How's the family?
Fine.
All right, good. Yes, let me quickly call on this, this that just joined. Piano, I'm seeing you. Dimled, I'm seeing you. Yes, Opel is, I'm seeing you. Tunoluwa, thanks for joining. Miss Bimbeck, thanks for joining. Interiors I make, God bless you. Official MD.O, thanks for joining. God bless everyone for joining. Yes, or we still have more time. You can still invite your friends to join too. Yes, brother Adetunji Adetayo, yes, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Yes, can you tell us a little about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Adetunji Adetayo. I'm a servant, and I love you. I'm from Nice.
Okay.
I'm the Choirmaster of C.C.C.
Okay, good. I think I can hear you clearly. You need to speak up anyway. No problem. We got that. Now I wanted to share your story. How did your music start? How did you start music? Tell us your experience. Share your experience.
Yeah, it all started years back at a very young age. At the age of 6, like over 3 decades. So then I used to go for rehearsals I wasn't born celestial.
Okay.
I was attending my parents' church back then, CMC Dukuji. So then I was in process singer department. So then because of my passion for rehearsal, remember my dad used to tell me don't go to rehearsal, it's too late. You get so I'll go for rehearsals, I'll just keep me I'll be funny for going late at night all because I just want to do music. So it's been great. It's been great.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Now.
Yes, now.
Yeah. As for your choir now. What kind of music do you specialize in? Is it universal, or you focus on classical or juju or tumba, or what's your area of specialization as a choir?
We do uh, spiritual music, classical. The is not allowed in my church. No, our shepherd is one of these shepherd that teaches them Ilana.
Okay.
Then we have to sing Oba. That's to align with blessing. You get. You have to sing Thanksgiving. You have to go out of Thanksgiving songs to
Okay.
Jesu songs, victory songs. It has to be purely
Okay.
Thanksgiving. So that's
Okay.
what we do. We don't go out of Ilana. Tenant of
Okay. Okay. Now, since you don't go out of I understand that it happened in my parish too some years back. It depends on the shepherd, of course. All the goals, all their goals or purpose would have been that good music is offered and God is well worshipped anyway. So, but I want to ask that in those ways that you are restricted to sing particular songs or songs that are filled with exact messages for the as per collection and so. Can you do you like maybe let's say today you want to play that, let me say that Uba song in jazz or R&B, or you want
yes, we
to
do that. We
create?
do reggae. Yes,
Okay.
we do rehearsals. So in doing that, we try to create something new. People
Okay.
when you create when you sing olden days songs like oldies, like youth of nowadays they don't get carried along. Just like what are they doing? So we try to
Mm.
introduce some creativity, like do reggae, do jazz,
Okay.
also make it like it.
Okay.
So that's what we do.
Okay. 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 Of course, that means that you are giving room for musical creativity. You are changing the songs. It's good. Then I want to ask a question too. I know that as a choir master, you have many members and especially many vocalists. How do you cope with this vocalists such that you will give them chances at the right time and there will be no clash? How will you be able to manage many vocalists at your hands?
That's a very good question. It's been tough. Let me put it like that. In my church we have numerous vocalists. We have up to 10, more than
Up to
10.
10, that's yes.
But
Mm-hmm.
God is glory. Yes, the God is glory. So we've been trying to leverage everything, like to give everybody chance. So we rotate, like, but if you
Okay.
come to rehearsal, we are going to use it. But if you don't attend rehearsal, there's no possibility of you handling the microphone or even doing research. So that's how we do. So we try to make sure we are not being partial when doing that.
Okay. Okay. So you are using rehearsal as a yardstick for the vocalists to
Yes,
really
yes. So if they attend
perform.
together, then yes, if we have
You can sing.
collection songs, we have sermon, we have thanksgiving, we have revival. So Bible, so just try to solo person you are going to sing Oba, solo person you are going to sing sermon, solo person you are going to sing thanksgiving. So that's how we do it. And we don't sing
Okay.
on a Sunday. Then the next Sunday you'll be able to sing.
Okay. Now I think people should learn from that too. We know that it's rather challenging most times when you have many vocalists and you want to manage every one of them and you don't want to cause issues and you want to ensure that each of them have times that they minister. So, but now it's one way that we should use rehearsals. And you find that there's a vocalist that because they can vocal and they are good, they don't even mind to come to rehearsals. You understand? Because they feel that they are good and on Sunday. So
no, we don't allow
with
that.
rehearsals, okay. So with rehearsals, that's the yardstick for you to project on Sunday or any other time. That's good. So everybody should learn from that. Rehearsals is very important. And in fact, even if you don't rehearse, how would you really know what to present the next day, except you didn't rehearse at all? You understand? Yeah. Okay, that's a nice one. Okay, has your choir done any song, any single or album, or are you planning to do one?
Yeah, we have album. We produced that 2 years ago. 2 years ago. So
okay, you have an album already.
We have an album. So and this year we are planning to do singles and videos, like 2 singles, and we are going to shoot the video before October.
Before October.
Yes. So
okay. Okay. Where can people download your album? Okay. Sorry.
So that's the project we are working on at the moment.
Okay, so I'm saying the old album that you have done. Where can people download it? Where can they get it from? Is it online or they have to come to your parish?
No, it's not online. We have CD. So we are trying
hard
to put
copy.
them on audio back here. Hard copy.
Okay, so now they can still get hard copy from you when they come to your parish, or maybe when you go out for concerts, you hold some copies.
But they have to pay. Yeah, they have to pay. You know that. They have to pay.
Of course, we know they have to pay. Yes, but anyway, at some point, there's some. I know that naturally you should be able to maybe put 1 or 2, even out of 10, put 2 free for them. Let it be as soon as possible.
Yes.
As soon as possible, let it be online. Even from tomorrow, as we speak, just work on it over the weekend. By Monday, let it come out. Let people see what you have done. You understand? Let one go free online. So when they see, it's not someone that you want to eat. Let me say you want to eat food now. You want to eat a big bowl of food, and you have to taste. Let them have a taste of your choir. So with that 1 or 2, let them see on talent get you understand? So from there you now promote the other tracks, and they will now have to buy offline from your parish. And I would also want to ask that generally in Celestial Church, how do you define, what do you say about our music, the way we sing our songs? The way, let me say, the connection between the secular and our spiritual songs. The way generally, what's your view about the way Celestians do? I know that some churches they are strictly gospel, and I know some parishes too do so. But based on your experience generally about music in Celestial Church? How do you define the way we do our music?
Yeah, I think I'm pleased with the way we do our music. I'm pleased because no Celestial music, they are not part of Celestial. It's difficult for you to go into our music unless you react or you practice them. There are some musicians outside Celestians who are not Celestians. When you go out to party, you see them trying to please the audience, sing Celestial song. Maybe they request for it. So before you can go into it, you have to learn. You have to learn the hints and all. So I'm pleased with the way Celestial music is going. But there are some, like Yoruba people say, There are some people who they'll sing celestial music in the wrong day or something. But I'm pleased with the celestial music.
Okay, cool. Now I want to complain. There's just a small complaint. There's a feedback at your end. Is there where you can?
Oh, okay. Okay. Let me do that.
Okay, maybe you need to mute. Okay.
Okay, are we good now?
Okay, we are good.
Okay.
Yes, we are good now. Yes, good. All right. Okay. Good, good, good. Yes, I wanted us to really talk about this. Of course, the celestial hymnals and our songs. If you don't know, if you don't learn them, you can't present them.
You can't.
But now I'm saying that now the way, if you look at the way we introduce circular into the church, for example, let's say during harvest period, because it's harvest time, we have to sing something that satisfies
The audience,
the
yeah.
congregation. Or we have to say Olola Mubarudi, something like that. What's your view about that? Should it happen, or is a church, should it be strictly spiritual and godly, and we should introduce such things? What's your view about it generally?
Yeah, I think I'll go against it because it's not allowed. Even in my church, my shepherd will not allow that to happen. So
Okay.
it's strict spiritual songs. But that's why we have, even at every event, like my choir now, at every event, after the whole spiritual service, blah blah blah, we go outside, we have our sound outside. So anything you want to sing, secular, anything you want to sing, we sing all those things outside.
Outside.
Yeah, inside the church is not allowed. So I'm not in
Okay.
support of. I know some churches they even make use of this machine. They call it Coca-Cola. What do they call it? Like beats. They don't want
Yes,
to
beats.
use. They just to be very high. So they'll make use of this beats. So instead of they'll use drum. So it will now sound as if you are singing Fuji music, blah blah blah. So it's not allowed. It's not allowed. I'm not in support of it.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Yes, it's clearer now. The feedback is off. Okay. All right. Good. Yes. Then another question is that I just want to ask this question. I don't know, it's personal, but I don't know if you have
Okay.
at one time maybe been a member of the central choir. The recent loss of Abaditiro.
Oh yes.
Okay. Were you a member of? Have you at one point had experience with Baba personally?
Well, so many times. Baba was a father. Then he used to come to my
Okay.
church before the demise. He used to come to my church. Baba was good. Baba was good. Baba was good. Even before he died, the central choir rehearsal in this area in Ojodu used to
Okay.
take place in my. So I used to
Oh,
attend the
okay.
rehearsal
Oh, okay. Okay.
every Friday.
Yes. 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 Oh, okay. That's awesome too. Afera, thanks for joining. All right. Cool. Now, talking about your choristers now. Do you know that in a choir there are some good people and that some, when I say good, I'm talking musically. They are very good. And let me say backups now. As I know that you can rely on 247, that if they're on mics, they are good. And there are some that, of course, you can't even give them a mic. I'm not saying that every choir, there's a level of professionalism. As on choirs that even you don't find people that are not good at all. There is a level, maybe they are very good and professional. Everybody, they are professional, but there are some that are very good than the other. But let's say in your choir now, you have some that are good, and why some they don't even that just crawling into music. How do you manage them? Is it that you organize trainings for them, or how do you really try to raise them to that level that you really want as a choir master?
Okay, yes. There is something I used to preach. So I used to tell them that as a choir member, it's not necessarily you must be a singer. You must be a singer. There are some people who are in the choir. Their calling is just to come into the choir as a dancer. It's not
Okay.
necessary you must handle the microphone.
Okay.
Probably you are
That's
in the
another
choir
one.
to dance one. Probably you are in the choir. Okay, we want to do cantata. Where this set of go and do planning. This set of people, you are in charge of cooking. You can cook very well.
Okay.
This is your own call. So, and there are some people, they are very good musically. They are very good musically. So do it. And if you think, if we see that, okay, these people, let's try and train them. We have an academy. So God bless my MD. So he used to attend to that every Saturday. We always have our rehearsal at every Wednesday night, 10 p.m. So
Okay.
on Saturday, academy. So people that we think they are not up to standard, that
Okay.
even handling the mic when they are singing, if the keyboardist should change the key, they will not even know that the key has already changed. So those kind of people, to tell them to come to academy on Saturday. So that's where we do the
Okay.
training.
Okay.
But with
Okay. That okay.
it's not certain that you must be a singer in the choir.
Okay.
We have old women in the choir. What can they sing? There's nothing they can sing. But if you want to contribute money, we want to do projects, we want to do this. Mama, I feel she projects bye. You claim my friend, hello, you are moving 10,000. They've done their own parts as choir member.
Okay. Okay. I think it's good that as a choir master you also recognize that in music we have there's instrumentation, there's
Yes.
voice, there's singing, and
Yes.
there's dancing. You understand? But most times we believe that it is the singing and instrumentation that is most important. You understand?
That's what we think. Yeah, that's what we think.
Yes, that's all. That's the thought. And maybe soon there will not be a time that choir masters or choirs will be writing, will be asking for dancers. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
You know, maybe very soon we will now change from orientation that okay, we want only singers. Maybe at one point you say, okay, now Ejo Afe announce Ejo, I need to only jo dada o. Afe
I
ko
need
jo
you.
eko dara ko choir. So that at least for that dancing aspect, we
Yes.
can have a perfect group of people that maybe let's not say choreography. They're now professional choreographers for for
Hey,
the choir. Maybe they're in front. There are people that are showing the
yeah.
dance steps, and the next level are people that are singing, and
Yes.
then the top guys, the instrumentalists that are that are giving us the full background, and they're making music solid and lively. So
Yes.
I think we should all, as choirs in C.C.C, have that at the back of our minds now that there's singing, there's instrumentation, and there's dancing. So we should separate them. I think when we separate them, maybe at that point we will know those people that are really responsible
Yes. Yes.
at some
Like
point, so
division.
that we don't just say this one. Or what do you think about it?
Yeah, like division of labor. You know, this point you make. Can
Mm-hmm.
you hear? This point
Yeah, I
you
can hear
make,
you, sir.
a serious one, because not only my choir, like Yoruba people, you say that if you possibility see, like some set of people in the choir, they will think if you are not using microphone, they have
Mm.
been deprived of their
Yeah.
rights as a chorister.
Mm.
So it shouldn't be like that. You should know that okay, they good back or not. There are some people they can sing their voice, soprano singer, they are very good, alto singer, they are very good. So I think there should be division of labor. Okay, you can dance very well, that's your own role as a chorister. You can dance very. Oh, this is what you can do. You financially you are stable. You can do this. You can. So there should be division of labor. I think that's it. That's it.
Okay, from Muru Nshola because she said
You are giddy. Yes. So
yes,
if
yes.
and but when you give them microphone, oh, okay, I'll see. Sorry, I keep referring to my Olusho. See, the kind of Olusho I have, if you make any mistake on Sunday, it's always
Mm.
particular. It's going to disgrace the choir in front of everybody. Yes, in front of everybody. It's not like you just go, let me go. It's going to, as in, with the microphone. Oh, where we have
Okay.
like two congregation, you get, so we can't afford to do any mistake on a Sunday. So we are always particular about, okay, anything we want to do. My music director, every Sunday we make sure the voice is okay. This is okay, just to have good production. So we don't joke with
Okay.
it. That's
Okay. Okay. You have a music director too.
yeah, we have a music director.
Okay. I know some churches or maybe the choir masters are the main soul man and they're the music director too.
Yeah.
And why some choirs, the choir masters still have music directors. So what I just feel is that every choir, in any way they want to run their administration, I think they should just know how to divide the powers. The choir master should know how to exert his powers, and this means that they should also know when to function, so there will be
Yeah.
no clash.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
understand?
yeah.
If there's the maturity there, no problem. But there are some times that you find that maybe the music director is very good and the choir master doesn't even know anything, maybe so little. And some people that are good in musically want to be at the back of the music director that kini choir master will know anything. You
Yeah.
understand? So I just think every choir should know how to manage that. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I think as a choir master, your job is to oversee every aspect of the choir, treasury,
Mm,
arts, music directing, etc. So
mm,
personally, what I do is I don't like to interfere in anything. Like, no, not that interfere. Like, I don't like to. I will allow you to work, do your job, but when you make any mistake, I'll correct you. Okay, let's say for instance, disciplinary officer on a Sunday, you allow a choir member to go out more than 3 times doing service.
mm,
That's sign of indiscipline. So I'll correct you.
okay.
Why do you allow solo person to go out? It's not allowed. Do you get? So we have division of labor. So we don't like MD now. If a choir member wants to go out to go and maybe make a call or go to the
Restroom.
toilet or something, yes, restroom. You don't have to tell your music director. You have to tell your DO. So that's
Okay.
division of labor. So that all these don't clash.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Okay, that's good. Yes. Now let me take these comments. Okay, from C.C.C Ojodu Express. C.C.C Ojodu Express. Yeah. Everyone is responsible. It's just for individuals to know their capacity. Even as a dancer in the choir, as an individual that only contributes
financially
financially, it's called too. So even as a dancer or even as a singer, contribution is necessary, for everybody.
is
And
it is.
and I'm thinking of something. I'm thinking aloud that, see, what do you think that if we continue to say that we want people that can contribute to the choir, and we bring in too many people that are not useful musically, do you think it will affect?
No, it will affect. It will affect because um it will affect. Let me just be like it's going to affect. But we don't try to before you can join the choir. I think there should be some element of we should be able to see that okay, you have some potentials. Probably you can sing the
Music.
hymnals, Yeah,
Okay.
music, sing the hymnals. Probably you just have to go through some trainings. Okay, you have to
Okay.
go through just for your voice to be better. So I think it will
Okay.
affect. So we don't try to accept people in the choir because they are financially okay. Why I
Mm.
made is because fingers are not equal. So if you are in the choir, some people fingers are not equal. If I can afford 5,000 naira, there are some people that can afford 20,000 naira.
Yes.
You understand? So that's my point. So I'm not saying we should bring people into choir because they are financially stable, or they can, when we need something, they can easily give us financial help. No,
Mm-hmm. Okay. All
I just
right.
said
Good.
we should know our, like the person said, we should know our capacity. Okay, I can
Yes, and
sing.
strengths.
Even in my church,
Mm.
I know that I cannot sing because I know there are some people even better than CM. I'm always on my bass or part or at the engine room.
Okay.
Division of labor. So if you know your capacity, this is what I can do, this is what I can do, this is what can
Mm.
I do. There are people, all they can do is collection. If you go give them Thanksgiving or something, they will flop.
Oh yes. Mm.
They will flop. So that's it.
Okay. Okay. Division of labor, and the fact that we must put the round pegs in the round holes. People that know how to do
Yes.
things perfectly well. All right. Let me take this question from Moroshola. He said, "How will you tell a chorister she's not fit without the person getting angry at a choirmaster?" Of course, you'll be angry. The person will be angry because if you say you're not fit, the person will not say it, but of course, he or she must be angry.
We all have
Okay.
emotions, so we all have
Yes.
emotions. Yeah, but it
Yes.
depends
Yes.
on the relation. How you are able to tell the person, is he in a harsh way, or you try
Mm.
to tell the person, you can do it better. This thing you've not
Okay.
gotten it. How you're going to do it. This is how you're going to do it. Or
Okay.
to someone that yells, what are you singing? You're singing nonsense. Blah 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 blah. You feel embarrassed.
Okay. Okay. So it must be like a constructive, constructive. Let me say criticism or constructive. Um. Um.
Mm. Correction
Telling
or
someone
something.
off. Yes. Yes.
Mm.
So that you are in a systematic way. You are telling someone off, but just use it in a professional and systematic way, so that they don't, get negative about it. And another question, singers, okay, maybe
No,
contribution.
sir, I don't think
I
when
Okay.
you correct someone, maybe you are being harsh. I don't think you should be. You should you should tag that as being embarrassed or something. See,
Okay.
Baba dating memory. Baba dating
Okay.
Riaza. Baba will tell you, shey, you understand? You put hand
Mm.
up here, oh yeah,
Yeah.
shey, understand? Oh yeah, make some
Yes.
music directors, they are very harsh, but all they are trying to do is for you to just be a good or a better singer. So when they
Singer.
correct, whether harsh or something, I can be very harsh. For instance, if we are singing hymns, okay, one hymn, maybe Olusho ask you to sing hymn during revival, and as a chorister, you are meant to pick your hymn, open to the hymn, then you sing. But you are not holding your hymn, and when they ask you to sing stanza 3 or something, then you don't know it. So that kind of situation, I'll be very harsh. What are you singing? Are you people
Okay.
okay? Blah 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 blah. So it's not like you are just trying to embarrass them. It's because you are doing your job. Because you are doing your
Okay.
job.
That is what every chorister should know. This young choristers, that you see, when you shout at them, or you are angry at them, or you correct them, they should take it as a means, a like you want them to improve.
Yes,
And
yes, that's my point.
that's the disconnection that we're having. When you tell someone, you can go,
Mm.
oh, hey, calling that now, what are you cover now? The person takes it personal. Say, mo sọ sí mi, ọjọ́ èlò kí ni èjì tó sọ sí mi anyhow bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ̀ ṣe torí òun ti jẹ́ kwa master. So those are the things that we need to stop in the church. You understand? when the same choirmaster corrects you or music director corrects you, no matter your age, you should be able to,
Yes.
be humble and
Yes.
listen so that you can improve. That is discipline.
They
You don't
just want the
even
best for you.
the Bible says that yes, the person you love most you discipline, and that's how God works too.
Then,
So if when
then,
you want someone to really improve, you find that you are hard on them, have to add on them at every point in time that you must do this, you must sing, you must get that note, you must get that octave. Okay, from another contribution, singers and instrumentalists are just at the forefront and doing what is expected. It doesn't make them better than others. Of course, but however, when you talk of music, what do you think about that? I'm thinking something else,
yeah, that
but what
music,
do you think about that? Singers, can you
I
see
didn't get
the
that.
comments? Okay, the comments from C.C.C Ojodu say singers and instrumentalists are just at the forefront and doing what is expected. It doesn't make them better than others. What do you think about
I disagree with that.
it? Okay, just like me, but okay, can you expatiate?
I think if you are at the forefront, more is expected from you. More is expected from you.
No, no, no. What I'm saying now is that they are the fourth. Okay, okay. Yes, yeah, you are still saying you are still on point. They are the forefront. So no, what they are saying is that it doesn't make them better than the others. It doesn't make them better than the others. I feel that they are not that they are really the best, but they are better to some extent because they are people that are giving us the good music. What do you think?
That's why I said I disagree with that, because I think there are more is expected from them. And
Okay.
if you want your congregation to reduce, it depends on the choristers. It depends on the
Mm,
music. Then if you
mm,
want the congregation to increase, still depends on the kind of music. Like
music,
some people, I'm not saying everybody, some people come to church all because they want to listen to good music.
good music.
Yeah, good music and spirit-filled music, not just music, spirit-filled music. So that's why some people
Mm,
attend church. So more is expected of instrumentalists. I know
I think.
is yeah, is expected from singers and instrumentalists.
Okay. And if more is expected from them, then it means that they are better than
Yes,
some
yeah.
people.
I
They are
said
better. Yes, because the primary reason why of a choir is to sing. You understand?
then,
and
then.
and present good music. It's not to collect money and to just respect themselves. When you respect yourself and there's no music, there's a problem. You understand what I'm saying?
then.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. I think. Okay. Let's talk about this issue about when, for example, okay, from okay, it's about when there's some singers in the choir. Maybe one person in the choir and he or she is not good enough and she wants to sing by force. You understand? And okay, what do you do in that as a choir master in that way? If someone has been troubling you, ó dẹ̀ wọ́n ẹ mọ̀ pé ẹni ò good o kò good rárá ó dẹ̀ sọ pé dandandandan ẹ jẹ́ kí mi náà gbéra ẹ jẹ́ kí n jáde now. What should we do to that kind of person?
That's why we have rehearsal. So at the rehearsal, if you are
Okay,
insisting that, so it's something that is
what you
glaring,
say?
it will be body. Okay, come out, sing.
Okay,
And last week something happened. Last week was English service. So there was this sermon song. So I think nobody was able to take it. And there was this particular guy. I know he used to sing, but because I said our church now is about Ilano. If you are
okay.
singing election song, don't go to Ebamidupe Lowo Jerry Moyama.
Mm,
So that's why we stopped like using him, because he always go out of what is planned. Okay, this is what you have to
okay,
follow. You have to follow. So at the guys, I just said, this song I can take it. The way he even said it, it was very harsh. So I told the music director, let him take it. Let's see what he's going to offer. And he tried. He killed it. On Sunday, it was superb. So that kind of person at the rehearsal, we try to see, okay, let's see what you can offer. And if you are not good enough, that's what we do.
Okay, so the answer to that, Shola, is that when someone comes out like that, it's only at the rehearsal you can accept them to do whatever they want to do. If it's during service, you are not good. You understand? I think it is when we start valuing this congregation, you understand? Let's not play with the emotions of the people in the congregation. It's when you don't understand them that you feel when you understand that these people are there for a purpose, to worship God and be lifted. You won't just give people any mic, in any way, like just sing and anything you sing because you want to. Okay.
And mind you, that congregation you are seeing, there are some people that are very good, but they will just be there musically. They are good musically. They will just be there. They'll be looking at you, and at the end of the service, why blah 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 blah. So that's why you can't gamble on the Sunday service. So you have to make sure you perfect everything at the rehearsal. So whoever is just you are not good enough now, but keep trying, keep coming to rehearsal. We keep trying until you can. That's why we have weekly service. What I do is weekly service. I leave for let's say amateurs. Sorry to use that word. Maybe amateurs. They are just they are still going through trainings. So like Esianu, like Anwoju Okpe, you sing Nimun service. We try to use them so that they won't be left out like, okay, I'm just the choir, I'm not useful, blah blah blah. So that's what we do.
Okay, this is another contribution from Sheung. Yeah. She said choir should be about unity, not about who sings better, and not to be putting others down. Main focus is to sing to our Lord Jesus, Lord, because in heaven he has his choir that you won't see them complaining. What do you see about that? See to that?
Yeah. Choir should be about love, and choir is about love. But that doesn't mean we should production is very, very important. Production is very, very important. You should be in love. Then in love, you should be able to know that there is need to produce something good music.
Okay.
And that if enough.
Okay. And she has also responded that that's why there's rehearsal. So at rehearsal, even if there's love, if there's no good music, zero. You understand? It is when you even love yourself, you want to present good music. Okay. Okay, yes, that's why Monoshala is saying choir is about unity, but at the same time, we have to give our God the best. Yes, and that's what we are saying. Yes. Okay. Now your response is saying that your best is giving him his glory and praise. And God is not looking for best singers. we know that God is not looking for best singers, but what do you feel?
So it depends on the kind of let's say we give someone mic and is for revival, then any so so you have to give God the best.
Okay, that's good. So because we are in the choir and let me not talk about. Let's go to this now. What do you feel? I feel that just some few seconds.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, what do you feel now, apart from the fact that we need to do best singers for these ministrations and we have to for good production? What about spirit-filled singers? Because the Holy Spirit is also very, very important. So, there's some best singers that they are not, when you talk about their spiritual lives, it's like not really strong enough. So what's your feel? What's your take about that?
No, I didn't get that. There are some
Singers that are very they are very good, but I'm talking about spiritually too now. That even if we are saying that we want to offer good production, I think the spiritual level of singers too is very important. There's some very best singers, and spiritually they are very dull, and I know that they can call on, or they can call Holy Spirit to based on their musical dexterity, but in their own art, in their own lives, God also look at the person that is singing too. Most times, for the Holy Spirit to descend. What's your take about that?
You are talking about their way of life now, I think. Am I right?
Yes, way of life and spiritual. Yes, spiritual life.
Spiritual life. I think there should be something like workshop. Is it a workshop? Yes, like a workshop. Maybe the workshop for them. You try to tell them about God, about His ways. Like if you are a lead singer in a church, you are just an image. You should be able to portray that image very well. For instance, if you are a lead singer in a church and all you do is after church, go to club, you go to club, you go to beer parlor, you drink, and you come to church because God loves you. When you sing, but your ways of life have to change because all these things, we are singing to God and everything spiritually, everything is going fine. You should be able to see all those changes in your life too. So there should be,
Okay.
I don't think if I'm right, maybe a workshop to tell them about all these things, the ways they are meant to, the ways of the Lord they are meant to follow.
Yes, true. Okay, Deolade, you want to join? You can call in. I can pick you, and I can invite you to the live session if you are on. Okay, brother Adetunji Adetayo, it has been awesome, having you with this discussions, So we have rubbed minds together, and I know that people would have also, gotten information and knowledge from, our discussions. Yes. Can you give us? I want you to give us a word of encouragement. What is the word of advice that you can leave with us as choristers? Okay, before you do that, let me just go live with sister, one of our sisters. So in some few minutes, then I know that then you can now. Hello, Demilade, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you doing, Demilade?
Good evening. Our guests.
Good
It's
evening.
good to
Okay.
have you.
Good evening, man.
Okay. Should I start talking? Because you know me, I like talking. Should I
Oh
start
yeah,
talking now?
okay.
Okay. Because you see this particular session here, it's just like what happened yesterday night during our choir rehearsal. Because there are some people in the choir that this thing, you are not good at it, but you still be fighting. I don't understand. You still be getting angry. I don't know why you should be angry. And you can be harsh, like what he said. Me, at times I'm always harsh because by the time I'm singing and I'm expected to hear like some certain voices at the backup, and I'm hearing something else, I am always very crazy. I can talk anyhow. Mo le fi bínú sọ nonsense at that moment. Mo le anything back, but because me, I don't know. I can, if we are singing and I have like 3 to 4, 5 backups, I can point out the person that is singing nonsense immediately. And I can easily tell that person that, are you stupid? Can't you hear what you are singing? That you are spoiling this whole thing. Do you understand? I believe that at times, and I'll apologize to them after the whole thing, that Emma Binu, it is because of this is me. Like, I don't know. I don't know how some people see this music of a thing, but me, my life depends on this music of a thing. So anytime I am holding the mic, I want to give my best. It is either I give my best or I should drop the mic and not sing at all. So, and that same thing applies to when you are in church. The fact that because me, I sing outside the church, I have a band and all that. And I used to think that whatever is making me give the best to my clients, whatever is making me do the best for my clients, call it my bishop for me, dada. Why can't I do exactly in the church? Do you understand? There is this particular person, he's late now, of blessed memory, Dare Biggie. Dare Biggie is based in Abeokuta. There was a time he came to our church. So, Abeshe program, CM Wawa Pede, because my CMT is not really so into music like that. CM Wawa Pede Lojoye, and I was now telling him that, CM, what time Teshembo? And the program is about to start. He now said, Kini mo fe se, shaking para mini. I remember that the director told him that, oh, my para any. Oh, God, of para any. You know, that was what, as it immediately he said, when my CM said shaking para me, what do you mean by shaking para me? Are you not the CM? But immediately Darren told him that, oh, my para any. Oh, God, of para any. You know, he said that thing out of joke, but it is the truth. We have to give God the best because we want the best. You want God to give you the best. So why would you give God the best? I want to talk about that sister that is saying that it's not about the best voice. It's just for you to come and sing praise and worship. It is not about that. It is not just for you to come and sing praise and worship. It is about me. It is about the best voice. It is about how you can sing and people will be lifted. If you cannot do that, please forget about it. Do you understand? I used to tell them in my church choir that, okay, that be football ni. Le fẹ́ gbá ball sing. Curry Messi, Curry Ronaldo, the likes of that. Kò wá ní kò fẹ́ lo bóyá one boy tó ń gbá ball lẹ́yìn ilé. Because what the ball back does not mean that he is fit for that position. You have to put people that are fit for that position. So you cannot say that because you sing in your sitting room or you sing when you are washing your clothes and all that, that means you are good. The lady that was getting upset last night during the rehearsal, she just stood up and she started making noise. Kiniko, mama koto, mo le ma wa si rehearsal, come and bend to me. I told her that, Funi Mike, come and prove yourself. Osija. Give her the microphone, let her prove herself. If you know that you are capable of this thing, you will prove yourself. Which me, I know that it is a lie. You don't know the difference between singing voice and talking voice. And you call yourself a singer. And you call yourself a chorister. Do you understand? This thing is not about talk people down or whatever. We are not trying to talk people down, but the best is for our God. Whatever you are doing in the church, if you cannot put in your best, don't do it.
I also see what I'm even saying. I'm even saying something. See, I know it's only in Celestial Church that we find this thing that people are not good, and we always want to fit them into our music. See, in other churches, they use the best people.
Yes.
Because see, worship and praise, they don't joke with them. You understand? These are areas, they are keys where God can connect with the congregation. Praise and worship, the choir. You understand? It's only in our church that we just do that. We just give space, anyhow. You understand? But it should be, we should respect that office, that singing office, that music
Some
office.
People don't know how to
put
pray.
the best people
for
there.
Example, Timo say, I don't know how to pray for long. Prayer point. Get on my story, prayer point. I don't know how to do it. But when it comes, if I'm in a gathering and somebody is singing and it is lifting my spirit, that is enough for me to connect with God. It is not all about prayer. Oh, but what's okay? Oh, shaking it. No. But if you can put me in the mood of worship and you know what you are doing, forget, you don't get me with that. So it's not all about pay, let's just sing. And that is what is really disturbing our celestial choir. Because a lot of people will just say, well, me, I used to tell them in my choir, oh, le kobe o bagbe. Just leave it. Don't even go near it. We cannot always cover. That is why that most people that are more like that are talented in Celestia, they prefer to go and, to go and explore their talents in other denominations. When you see them in all these Daystar and all these Pentecostal churches, when you see them perform, you be like, wow, almost a
Yes,
and when you come to the church, come and be kini, because what you feel the people in our church you cannot always cover because a lot of show rebel fun.
Now someone is saying they said someone is saying Adeola, she said she said, but other denominations minister but we perform. It is two different things. Maybe she needs to come and explain what
minister.
What she means by minister.
Please explain to us. So we don't know the difference between minister and performing.
Perform. You understand? Because and what I see is that she's talking about she's saying the fact. When you say minister, that's why I said, brother Adeta, I was saying that see, the spiritual level of the choristers at that point, at every point, is very important to God. You understand? You see, I know it's not easy for all churches, and that's why we're talking about spiritual development since last week. We as choristers, let's use the word of God as milestone, to talk about how we can improve ourselves spiritually, how we can grow spiritually. See, people that minister are people that in their spiritual life they are already set. I'm not saying that they are perfect, but they are to some extent they are mature. So when they sing, people quickly connect to God through their administrations. But performance means that just as you said, you understand? But performance should not be the goal. Ministration should be the goal. You understand? Yes, mission should be the goal, and that is what we are proclaiming every day. Every choir should improve. We should move from that we just want to sing to impress the congregation, that we just want to sing people.
Yes.
We want to minister, that people can get value, at that point, of their presence in the church and feel God's presence. You understand? I'm sure that's what she's saying. I'm sure that's what she's saying. It is really true. But Atai, what do you think about this?
Yeah, I agree with you. Like nowadays, I think most of our choristers, they just want to be there to show. That's why you see fight for microphone. I want to use microphone just for everybody to see that. See me, I'm the one using microphone today. It should be more than that. It shouldn't be that. It should be like kí Ọlọ́run kó ti ara ẹ kó ti ara ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ báwo èèyàn sọ̀rọ̀.
Ben.
Lead singers in church, all they want to do, I'm the one singing today. See me, I'm the one with the microphone. That it should be God should speak through you to the congregation. And again, I want to say to all the choir masters, I think the solution to this problem is when you want to admit anybody into the choir, you should have standard. Don't just admit okay. That's the
problem we have in Celestia. That is another problem we have.
Not all of them.
But like 60% of them.
Yes. they won't leave at the end of their work. Maybe three weeks not for I like this one. I want to do that. Some people they say, yeah, how can you give someone message? And say, oh, my boss ain't calling. Say, oh, Nikini. Say, oh, ni potential. You tell the person go and Toma Dikini. Toma say, "Wa quiet on." From microphone. Lumi lati joy. So that's the problem. If you want to admit, like in my church, what I tell them, if they ask you to come and join the choir based on their spiritual message, we have Sunday school. She is just for you to wear cape. Go to Sunday school. Go and wear. Because our Bible is small, so we don't allow any. If Tafe accepts the choir,
they're not good.
So it's not so good to dwell on in choir. We are not going to accept you. So that's the standard. What I'm going to if you can do that, I think this problem will be solved. This problem will be solved. So I mean, only Kagbele choir should come and accept it.
He should even without accept it. I think maybe you should have a time. You should have a time frame. If we can manage the time.
Yes, period of time that you are going to spend. But most of
we
them,
have 3
when
months.
they get there, they don't want to leave.
They don't want to leave. They don't want to. I like this choir. I like it. But Tobias know that. Okay, my experience now. My experience. There was a brother. He came to meet me. They've been giving me message that I should join the choir. I should join the choir. So. Blah blah blah. They just gave me. They even sent me the voice notes that I should listen to. I listened to it. Okay. You've been disturbing for like 3-4 weeks. Okay, brother, this is what I can do. You can't even sing. Even if you give the guy key to sing, or you give me the okay, I can't choir. Okay, this is what I can do. I will give you 7 Sundays. Okay, after 7 Sundays, please, that 7 Sundays, I will introduce you to someone, a talking drummer. What do you like doing? That talking drummer is going to be with you for 7 weeks. So I want to see what you can produce within that 7 weeks. But you'll be open. He joined us. But as he joined, I carried away. I called the guy. Is this guy coming to meet you? Yes, I won't worry. Me, sorry. After the 3rd week, I called the guy. Alpha, how is your training going? I said I'm not even using that guy again. I have someone I'm using my house. It's very close to my house, so he's the one. After the 7th week, I called the guy. Okay, let me see what you can produce. Okay, take talking. He can't do anything. I said, brother, I'm sorry. And we are even close to Ikore. And Ikore day, okay, after come back and we discuss. That's why I went. Obes no suffer on ya. Mole unko choir ni. Mo se gba ni. Mo shawo ni. Mole on dano. She understand. So I think that message. That message.
Thank you.
We just try. 3 weeks in okay, like at the last year, someone came to meet me that they gave me message to join the choir for so 3 months. At 3 months to be in the choir.
3 months.
You know, say, what can we do? I say we should reduce it to some days instead of that 3 months. I said this message you are talking about here is not a genuine message. So I think we need to work on that too. We need to work on that.
Yes. We need to really work on that because a lot of people, they came in through message and they are not even ready to learn. That is the most crazy part. They are not ready to learn. You know, there's a difference between somebody that does not know how to do something and has like urge to learn and is ready.
Yes.
They are not ready to learn, no. Yeah. They are not ready to learn. They believe that one shall for me salary, one shall shake it. And it is not even meant to be like that. It is not meant to be like that. I don't know if it is just me. I don't know if it is pride. I don't think it is pride though. At times when people come to meet me after service and tell me like, I am always happy. Because mo máa fi pé tó bá yẹ pé yóò máa ń gba head start mo máa ti ní enough tó lè gbé yàn wọ heaven tí mo ṣe wà yóò yẹ kí lọ bá sun ni kí n ti mọ̀ pé mo ti ní enough tó máa gbé mi wọ heaven, you know. I just believe that it is a good thing. It is an encouragement for you to do more. At least when you have people that are like testifying to what you are doing in the church, you know, it is a good thing. I don't know, but so many people don't see it that way. That is why most times when you get to some certain parishes, you know their standard, you know what they do. Sentiment you. At the end of the day, you see that they are just derailing from what they are supposed to be doing. And that is what thing I'll not do. Even if it is me in my choir, even if it is just 4 people, I have some set of backups in my choir. So anytime I want to sing, I used to tell them in my choir, hey, baggy, I tell them anytime you see me that it is time for me to sing, those 4 people just go to the mic. Anybody that is there,
But don't you feel that you are causing division in the choir by doing that?
Right. Hey, you know what I'm saying. This is not about division in the choir. You know, it is about good music. By the time they are singing and you are hearing something totally different, it will bring down your spirit. It will kill the spirit. Do you understand? These are the people that I use on a norm. If I have like administration in another church, they are in my choir. So already, automatically, I want my choir me got a sing. So but it's the time to welcome for and I want to soon kuro back. I dare you to back or mystery say, Emma Bonnie, you know, because you are not ready to learn. These are the people that will tell them that, okay, come for Wednesday services, come for Friday services.
Right, you don't come.
You will not come. And you want to use mic. But sacrifice me.
Ben.
When we were growing, I sacrificed a lot of things just to be where I am today. If 40, do everything just to be where I am today. I will definitely 40.
That's it now. They're not, you know.
Just come for Wednesday services, come for Friday services. I trained under Harmony Voices. When Harmony is on stage, Harmony is a beast. And I'm not trying to, it's not an insult. I know what I mean by somebody is a beast.
Music, yeah.
You can't do rubbish when you're on stage with Harmony. It is to that extent. Do you understand? This is somebody that the bank corridor stage they don't share only so in the mic show stage for me, you know. He can disgrace you. It is to that level. It is to that level. So I share my attitude sorry see me be. Ma binu, mani mo shemo. No. How will I learn?
That's one thing is that people just as we talked about before. The young choristers now, when you they are not ready to learn under discipline.
Pressure.
You understand? Yes, pressure and discipline. They just want it easy. Just say do re mi fa so do, that's the end. They don't want you to say, come, are you stupid? Are you, you're not doing well. You need to do this. Stop doing it. Shut up.
So that is pride. I think it's pride too. I think
so that is it.
Pride, yes, pride.
Pride too.
Okay.
And there's something.
It's a cool one. Okay, sir.
Okay, I think our Sunday school choir too. Only sing don't ni big choir in some churches. Like some Sunday school choir production one go is 0. And from Sunday school, the best maybe is what he were matured. The rest are only were mature, going to big choir. From Sunday school, who are groomed like from Sunday school, kini got to fair offer in big choir. So exactly. It should start from Sunday school choir.
Start from there. We started from Sunday school.
Yeah.
Like okay, last week Sunday, Moriti want town rehearsal Sunday school for their for their harvest.
Harvest.
I was actually in the committee meeting, but one lolu church. So bá ṣe ṣe yẹn, gbogbo kan tó ṣe yẹn, ó ta sí mi létí. Mo ò lè ara. I had to leave where I was, like where I was having the meeting. I have to leave there, and I went into the choir barricade. Mo lọ sáàrin wọn. I was like, the person teaching them. Òye ń try láti bá wọn sọ pé ẹ kọrin yìí kíní kan wọ́n ṣà ń ṣe yamayama wọ́n ṣe yamayama. Tí mo ṣe débẹ̀ báyìí, mo ní kó lọ wá ẹgbàá wá fún mi. Yeah, mo ní kó lọ wá ẹgbàá wá fún mi. Mo náwọn tó ń lead orin dà, wọ́n kó bí like 4 or 5 of them síta. Oh yeah, start singing the song one after the other. Wọ́n lè kọ́. Mo fún wọn lẹ́gbàá wọ́n sunkún. Mo nà wọ́n wọ́n ké. Mo ní èmi kọ́ lẹ máa ṣe big girl fún. Ẹni tó ń kọrin bóyá ó ti tòsí, I don't care. Bóyá ló ṣe ṣe big girl fún. Sing, let me hear what you want to sing. At that moment, everybody tó jẹ́ bí àwọn Sunday school teacher wọn, they started coming to meet me. Aunty Demilade, ẹ ṣé. They started singing. In fact, the one that is going to lead them, mo tún ní kó wá ní Monday. She came on Monday. I told the keyboard player to come to church. Oh yeah, start training her again. Train her very well. That is how it is meant to be. Nígbà táwa wà ní Sunday school, tábà tí ń ṣe rehearsal, tó bá ti teacher harvest, music teacher wá gbà yẹn, àwa tá fẹ́ kọ anthem, wọ́n máa kọ́kọ́ kó wa lọ sí corner. Wọ́n máa serve wa ní 6 strokes of cane. Láìṣẹ̀. I'm telling you the fact. You can go and ask.
Well.
You can go and ask. C.C.C Olajuwon Tejoso Parish. They will beat us. That if you go and do nonsense inside that church, just know that you are dead. It's just as if you are going to war front. So it has always, that zeal is still there till this very moment. So if you want to, even the Bible says that the Bible even confirmed it, that train up your child in the way of the Lord. And when he grows, he will not depart from it. So if you want your child to be a chorister, you have to train that child from the beginning. Ó ti gbọ́dọ̀ ní gbogbo zeal yẹn lára. Ó lè dédé e lọ́sàn gangan kò possible. It's not possible.
I think that's a wonderful session. Demilade, thank you for joining. God bless you.
Thank you.
You are really much appreciated.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Okay, bye. See you next week.
All right.
Okay. Take care. Okay, Brother Tayo, yes. Thank you for your contributions and discussion. So as I said, what's your word of wisdom, word of advice for Celestians, for choristers out there, so we can move?
Oh, well, my word of advice is for all the choristers to just stand in one love. If you do everything in one love, then we are good to go. Love is very, very important. Love. You should preach love. Love.
Okay, love. Okay. Love. Fair. Love is very important in everything we do. All right, Brother Tayo, it has been wonderful, having you on this session. Yes. Would you like to say another thing, so that people out there can get some other experience or knowledge from you in some few minutes?
No, nothing really. I just want to tell my other my colleagues, other choir masters, to make sure they do the right thing. I will call Shilaje. We should stand good examples.
Okay.
To the whole choir.
Examples. Okay.
Very
as leaders, we should be examples.
Good example.
All right. Thank you so much, Brother ADETUNJI ADETAYO. Please, as I said, one of your tracks or 2 of them by Sunday, Monday. Please put it on audio mark so everybody can yes. And also everybody should follow Brother Tayo on his Andrew __ Zamani, and also their choir C.C.C. I think _CCC. What's your handle? The choir handle again?
_Jeru Central _choir.
Okay, yes. You can also check it on, on our page, so you can follow them. So I know that you usually show you have short videos that you
Yes,
share.
every Sunday.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, every Sunday. So follow them. Yes, and you'll be able to see their videos. Thank you so much, Brother Tayo. Please, my regards to the family,
Thank you.
both your family and the family of God, the choristers there. Just as you said, one love.
Yes.
So send our lovely greetings to them. God bless
Yes.
you.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having
Yes,
me. Thank you.
yes, thank you so much. Yes. All right. Okay, Sister Luna, just check one of the posts, the recent posts. You see their handle there. Just follow them there. You understand? Yes. We appreciate everyone for joining. Ayo Mukposi, you came not too late. Also, this is our album too that I'm playing too. It's on Audio Mark. Just search for Unlimited Praise C.C.C Ojodu Express Cathedral. So you see our the tracks there. Yes, next week we are going to be having um, evangelist Rotimi Olaoshibikon. That's the keyboardist, the pianist, the organist for the Central Choir. He's going to be sharing some information, about music and also about Baba's life. So please stay tuned next week, Thursday, for this wonderful session. It's going to be part one, since we are taking him on live. Well, if you have ever known him, I know, he has been underground for many years. He's the organist, Brother Rotimi. Maybe we know Rote, they say Rote Keys. So thank you so much for joining. Please stay tuned for next week. Ẹ̀yin Málíkà, ẹ̀yin Málíkà, ẹ sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá, ẹ sọ̀kalẹ̀, ẹ sọ̀kalẹ̀, sọ̀kalẹ̀ wá, ẹ sọ̀kalẹ̀, ẹ sọ̀kalẹ̀, ẹ̀yin Málíkà, ẹ̀yin Málíkà. Kò ságbára tó dàbí ti Jésù. Kò mọ̀ ságbára tó dàbí ti Bàbá. Kò ságbára tó dàbí ti Jésù. Agbára, agbára, agbára tó jagbára lọ. Kò ságbára tó dàbí ti Jésù. Kò ságbára tó dàbí ti Bàbá. Òkú dídẹ o. Agbára, agbára, agbára tó jagbára lọ. All right, thank you so much for this session. God bless you. Till next week. Appreciate you.